We live? Can you guys hear me? See me? Everything looks clear. Uh, is the background noise too much? I just got Bloomberg TV running in the back. Let me know if you guys can hear, see everything. Once you guys are ready, give it like 5 minutes. People coming in, and then I can start. Everyone can hear? All right, let's give it a few minutes. Just one of my properties. Not in Palm Beach right now. I just came from Palm Beach this morning. What the background noise? Can you hear the news at the back? Yeah, I lost like 10 pounds. I know, got super lean, which is good. I mean, got a nice head start into. I'm going full health maxi this year. I actually just finished working out, so yeah. You can see like I lost a lot of weight. Even like around the body, you can see still like a lot of weight to go, but definitely lost a good chunk of weight, which is good. Big. I haven't had a drink in. I haven't had a drink in 16 days, which is great. So no, there's no six pack yet. It's still a beer belly, but we're working towards it. Slow and steady. All right, slowly people coming in. I guess we haven't streamed in a while, so our this is not going to be like that active. But that's okay. Let me just put it in our Weekly Wisdom chat and stuff, and then. Just putting it in our chat. Okay. I think it should be a good place to start. Okay. Can everybody do the old? Thanks, man. It means a lot. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. It was a rough couple last 2 weeks. I mean, that being like in like 105, 106 fever by myself, like, 'cause I couldn't be around anyone. I didn't even have energy to like look at a phone or like TV. So it's just 4 days of just sitting there by myself, just keep checking my temperature. I had to go to the hospital a couple times because like it was 105, 106, which like I always thought if you hit 100, anything about 104, like that can be fatal, like you can die. So it just kept fucking with my head. Like I was so paranoid. And then you hit like that depression. I don't know. It was rough. But we're good now. And we're locked and loaded. Great new, mindset on life. And really, I feel like it changed me a lot as a person. I'm telling you, being 4 days sensory deprived just by yourself makes you think, and a lot of stuff that I kind of thought about, from a future perspective. I'm getting older too. It's like, what's important, what I want to focus on, and obviously, I'm going to get my health into prime shape, which, I'm doing everything from taking the right supplements, working out consistently, uh, not drinking as much alcohol. So I haven't had alcohol in 16 days, no from any drugs, no nothing. I'm going to try and go all of January with no alcohol. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick to maybe just beer and wine, or maybe just good wine, and kind of ease into that and see how that goes. And if that's good and comfortable, I think I'm just going to stick to that for the rest of my life. Like, just drink good wine and enjoy, rather than, focus on like drinking tequila and getting drunk and stuff like that. So I think I've made some good goals. Obviously work out consistently, make sure, just focus on being like a health maxi. I always, I thought I wouldn't make it past 40. I have had two really big incidents in life. Like, I had, my accident where obviously I lost my teeth, half of my face. Like, all this is like plastic surgery. Like, this was all gone. Like, all this up here, like all this is all redone. So when I had my accident, like, it was pretty rough. Like, I was in a coma and stuff. Like, they said I would not make it. So I actually went sober for almost 2 years at the time, because I was like, and then I started making a lot of money, and because I locked in so much and I crushed it. And then I started making a lot of money, and I was like, fuck, let's enjoy life. I became more like a life enjoyer maxi. And I think I went a little too much. And so I'm trying to like find a balance now, and trying to, want to enjoy life too, but I think I went a little too much. I feel like now I'm trying to find that good balance. And I think I have it. Like, I think if I don't try to go too aggressive with, drinking too much hard liquor, I think that should be good. And then, build more like self-control. And then I really want to put myself all into Weekly Wizdom. I mean, that's one of my biggest goals, because I feel like that's the best way for me to help my community. Like, in 2020, 2021, I, went all in, helping my community, helping myself and helping the community. But like, what was great was like when I focused on, it's like, listen, I just want to make fucking tons of money, and naturally ended up making my community a lot of money. Like a lot of people I onboarded from like, stocks, and like none of them were in crypto. And like a lot of these guys, I think a lot of them are watching the stream too, probably right now. They're all like big guys at Abstract, at Base, at Poly Market. Like a lot of these C-level, a lot of like high-level heads of departments, even on Wall Street, like they're just guys that I onboarded in 2021, 2020, 2021, 2018, when like I just locked in and I was like, okay, we're just going all in, and just motivated a lot of people around me. And, it worked out really well. Like, obviously for me, I did really well, and it worked out for my community too, because, they all just saw me and were like working hard, and, they really crushed it in life, and everyone's in great position now. So I feel like if I feel that same energy again, and I feel like, I'm just going all in on Weekly Wizdom. Like, we're going to be like, obviously streams are going to be a big thing. I'm going to be actively trading a lot. And then not just that, working out, getting healthy. I feel like that's going to be like in 2020, 2021, like I went on a big health maxi thing, and a lot of people around me got healthy too, because they were just like, listen, we're motivated by you. And we just focused on working hard and on our health and our brain and making money. And bam, so many people made like millions around me. So I think I'm kind of channeling that again. I'm going to try and bring that energy back. A big part of that. So definitely very important. I want to make sure you guys are a big part of that. So, and we'll go through a lot of that stuff, but I want to make sure you guys come on this journey with me. So, I want to make sure you guys are all in Weekly Wizdom. Obviously, we have a lot of deals going on right now too. If you can see, like, we're giving like some monthly free stuff. We'll go through a little bit more in this later, but it's very important that you guys are all part of this, because this is where, we had, I think back in the day, we had illiquid capital. We kind of grew from that into this, and we're gonna try and bring that same energy back, where we all make a ton of money together. So, all right, let's this is a good little holistic, what's going on in life, but let's go over markets. Let's kind of see what's going on, and kind of go through this. See what's happening in the market. So, what are a couple big things right now? Let me just kind of tighten this up a little bit. A couple things that are going on in the market right now. So, what do we have this week? We have big payrolls data coming up on Friday, 8:30 a.m. EST. And then we have CPI, I believe, Tuesday or Wednesday next week. I forget the exact day. So these are going to be the two big data points coming up. And that's going to really decide what happens with the market. So if you read today's newsletter, obviously I went into a lot of depth. Let's see if I can pull up a couple of things on the newsletter. Give me a second. Let me sign in here. Hopefully I can sign in. I have it signed. This is a new computer, so it might not be on here. Okay. Give me 1 second. One second. I haven't logged into the newsletter on this computer, so it just takes a couple of clicks. Market's kind of interesting here as well. Oh, interesting. Sorry, guys. Apologize. Apologize. Come on. There we go. Got some questions here. One sec. Yeah, sure. We'll go through a lot of coins. How do I get a newsletter? Just go weeklywizdom.com and sign up. Here, you just posted a link. There you go. It's a lot of stuff. I mean, it's my main thing. So it's like I'm all in on it. If I'm all in on something, trust me, you don't want to fade that. But let me. I'll show you guys what some of the stuff is that you can do with the newsletter. I'll pop it up. I'm just signing in. I haven't signed in on this computer in the newsletter, so God, my back still hurts. One of the things when I was sick was like I was coughing so hard that it like tightened up a lot of like my back muscles, like which it has become like quite annoying. Whoops. Okay. All right. We'll go through that. That's fine. Let's go through some of the market stuff, and then we'll go through this. Okay. Give me 1 second. I just need to send a quick message out. Okay. All right. Let's go through this. Let's go through the markets. Okay. So we got big data points coming up, right? So um, we got payrolls coming on Friday. So this is the big employment data number. This is going to be one of the first clean numbers that we get since um, since like the government shutdown. So the last few numbers were like kind of like on the edge because we weren't too sure if we really will get the data points clean. Was it because of people got laid off during the shutdown? Like so, and then they delayed a lot of numbers, and people were saying like a lot of those numbers were massaged. So I think a lot of that data points were kind of not ideal. So this will be one of the first clean data points. But at the same time, you have to kind of think like it's going to have a lot of the holiday hiring and stuff like that, and that could be kind of misleading. A lot of seasonality in there. So I think it's going to be you have to kind of take this data point, with all those caveats. So and then we're going to have the inflation number as well. And these two are going to be big data points for FOMC this month. Because remember, right now FOMC is at like a 10 or 15%, 10 or 15% of odds of that there will be no cuts. So like most likely we're not going to have a cut as of today. Now that can change. And well, let's take a look at poly market. What do they have for so basically a 25% cut. They're pricing in 8%. So that's definitely very interesting. I think this. So let's go through a couple data points here. So if you read obviously today's newsletter, I'm not going to go through the whole newsletter. Obviously, I would rather have you guys subscribe and see. I would rather have you guys subscribe and see. But let me go through a couple points that I think is very important. Let's see if a poly market has data points for payrolls. Do they have payrolls data points? Let's see. Oh, here we go. We got a couple things here. Okay. December unemployment rate. What are the action we can do here? So I think consensus is 4.5% to 4.6%. I think this is kind of what consensus is. But this would be so. I'll go through what each scenario means in terms of what kind of trades you should put on. But this is definitely interesting. And let's see if they have the flat out payrolls as well. How many jobs added? Here we go. So yeah, I think it's like 75K is what the consensus is. So let me go through a couple points I talked about in the newsletter. Obviously, I'm not going to go into the full details. I want to make sure that you guys have, you guys are in the newsletter, and make sure you guys subscribe to go through, because I wrote a lot about this. But some of the consensus stuff for this Friday, let's just kind of go through that. So it's between 50,000 to 70,000 jobs with unemployment of 4.5%. Obviously, this is significantly softer than the historical numbers we've had. I think anything about below 100,000 is kind of the economy is in contraction. We're heading towards a recession. We're going to get ADP numbers, I think, tomorrow. That should give us some kind of gauge into what the Friday numbers can look like. Obviously, the jobs data is going to directly influence all Fed policy and expectations. Any strong jobs report is going to mean that there's going to be fewer rate cuts priced. Obviously, that means that inflation can potentially go higher. Dollar is going to get stronger. Yields are going to go higher. You get a weaker jobs report. This means potential rate cuts. Dollar is going to be weaker. Yields are going to go lower. Right now, as you see, market is pricing in that there's going to be no rate cut in January. And usually FOMC is not going to go against what market prices in. Now, these two data points that we're going to get this week on Friday and next week's CPI are going to be the main deciding factor. So that could be a big change. I'm going to give you two scenarios. And then what we're going to do here is the goal is we're gonna go have this open stream right now, and then the next part of the stream where we're gonna go through trades in detail and more scenarios of markets and how you should position based on that on Friday and next week will be in Weekly Wisdom stream, because these guys, they're subscribing, they're paying. I want to make sure they get all the premium content. But I'll go through two of the potential scenarios for Friday and how you can position yourself. There's 4 total scenarios on how you should put your trade on based on what the number comes. I'll just go through 2 right now with you guys. Let's keep this over here. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let me go back here on Polymarket. Yeah, this should be a better spot. So if payrolls come in soft, but not really like terrible. So we're talking like jobs are in that zero, like say 25K to 75K. Unemployment is mostly flat or slightly up. So think 4.6%. Market reaction stocks, it should be bullish, especially tech and growth stocks. Crypto should be bullish. BTC, ETH, Solana, they'll pop up. You'll see bond yields go down. Dollar will be weaker. You'll see Fed expectations on March and April odds increase. So basically, you can go here on Polymarket as well, and you can bet on a couple of these things. So you can bet on these odds going up. You can go to 2 or 3%. You can bet on that. There's some good odds here. You can see a lot of upside. That's a great trade to put on. You can also bet on potentially. Let's go to the finance part here. I'm just telling you what trades you can put on if you get those kind of numbers. You can see this January probably pop up, March pop up. Obviously, you can long BTC, ETH, Solana, tech stocks, Google, especially right away. I think those are all good bets. That's under the scenario that you get payrolls coming soft. Like I said, the 25 to 70K and flat to slightly up on unemployment. This is the best case scenario for risk assets and for second scenario I have, which is the Goldilocks scenario. This is basically payrolls, basically are near consensus. So job reports come in around the 75 to 100K. Unemployment is steady, so like around 4.5, 4.6%. What we should see in the market reaction would be, mildly positive to sideways. I think crypto will chop, but like move higher. Like it'll be like a bullish chop. Obviously, volatility. We'll see. We'll see drops. We'll see a lot of volatility drop pretty quickly after the release of the data. We'll see that soft landing type of narrative intact. Markets will likely fade the volatility and refocus on CPI. So we'll see payrolls kind of not have as much of an impact, and we'll see CPI kind of come into focus. Now, the other 2 scenarios, what the trades you should put in for if payrolls come in strong and if payrolls coming very strong or payrolls coming very weak. Those scenarios I've gone through in the newsletter. So if you guys go to weeklywizdom.com, you can go read this morning's newsletter and kind of go through those scenarios in detail. We go, and then in the stream, in the Telegram, right after this, we're gonna go through a lot of those scenarios and what trades to put on to. But I gave you guys 2 of the potential scenarios. I think those are pretty good. If those scenarios hit, you know what trades to put on now, what trades to put on Polymarket, what trades to put on perps, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and on tech stocks. So those 2 scenarios you guys should kind of go through in detail. Let's kind of see, what's kind of happening just with a couple of the main overall markets. So obviously, crypto has been under, it's obviously not been, you could say, some form of a local bullish chop, but overall, like, it's not great. Like this, on the daily, like this is kind of where we've been, right? Like we're just kind of chopping this. We saw like 5 good days, and in Weekly Wisdom, one of the things we were talking about is like shortening this level, and that's kind of worked really well for us. That 94K is just not breaking. So like at this point, you you're kind of in that middle range. There's nothing really to do here. If anything, we're going to look to bid in this range again, so that 86 to 80, 86K, like around there. Obviously, now if you see that, the payroll scenarios I gave you guys, if that comes in the way we expected, like we just outlined, if you have the most bullish scenario, yeah, you'll see a big pop up here and we'll break out, and this will be kind of seen as a fake out. But if that doesn't happen, we're definitely going to retest the bottom over here. Ideally, we retest here and we move up. But worst case scenario is down here. But I think we'll kind of come in this range, this 84 to 80, 84K kind of area, and I'll definitely look to long over there again. And then we'll obviously look at other coins as well. I mean, these are some pretty aggressive red candles, strong rejections at support, at the resistance. So again, like I'll look at my next kind of all-in level will be like around here. But this is all going to depend on what happens on Friday. And then depending on what number we get, it will depend if we're going to move the refocus onto CPI next week, or we'll start a big move this Friday or not. So that's going to be a very, very important area to kind of look at. We've been here all right, we're almost 30 minutes here. I'll let you guys ask a couple questions, and then we're going to move the stream to Weekly Wisdom, and we're going to stream there for the next hour maybe, and kind of go through more details on trades, bids, and stuff like that, what levels you guys should exactly look to buy across different coins and so on. If you're not, just subscribe to weeklywisdom.com and come into the Telegram, and you can join the stream over there. We're also going to do a lot of giveaways on stream on Yeet. So a lot of you, I'm going to give a lot of money out to Weekly Wisdom subscribers today. So if you guys subscribe, it's very possible you just get your money back from subscriptions. I mean, we kind of have and we're going to go through a lot of poly market bets. So let's go through a couple more poly market bets actually while we're here. Couple of things. Let's go into the finance side that we kind of like. Let's kind of look at a couple of these bets. Fed decision in January. I right now it's obviously there's going to be no odds of no chances of cuts right now. But I think Friday you can put some solid bets. So there's a lot of volume here. There'll be no Yeet stream today. It'll be all in Weekly Wisdom. We're gonna be giving away a lot of money away over there. So maybe we'll do a week, like an open one as well during the week. But today's is gonna be all in Weekly Wisdom. Let's see. Okay, so we got this one. So honestly, I think depending on what happens Friday, I definitely like action on this one. I think I'll take, if we get like a really bad number, I'm gonna take this bet right away. There's a lot of upside over here if we get a cut. So there's definitely action to be had on this. This is going to be another great trade depending on Friday and CPI number. So we can make some good educated decisions on this on Friday for sure. So definitely be in Weekly Wisdom for that, because we can get some free money on poly market. Why not? Let's see what other action we can get here. We'll do some earnings. We actually have a great earnings team at Weekly Wisdom, so we'll take some earnings bets for sure this month on here. This is an interesting one. Anthropic IPO, that's good. We'll take some action there. But this one for sure. Let's see what some of these crypto bets are. Bitcoin above. Okay, that's January 7th. That's definitely doable. What price will Bitcoin hit? Yeah, it's not gonna hit 130K. There's no shot. But there's no really trade here, because the odds you're getting are 1%. So if anything, you want to take that it will probably hit 130K. Even though I don't think it will. I mean, in terms of just pure odds, that's the bet to take. Let's see what other fun trades are here. Da, 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 da. Is Polymarket's launching a token this year? Yeah, possibly. I mean, you guys should definitely farm Polymarket in that case. I have a code, but I don't even know what my code is. I think you get like $20 or something for free, or $10 if you use my code. I'll find it. I completely forget what it is. They gave me some code, but I don't even remember. I mean, it's good to you. Let's see what else we got here. First to 5K, gold or E? Come on, it's ridiculous. Gold, of course. This is an easy bet. I should take this bet. I'm gonna take this bet. MetaMask FTV 1 day after launch. Yeah, that's probably a free one. 700 million. I would take that bet for sure. I don't know when that's gonna happen, but I'll take that bet. All right, we'll go through a couple more things here. Market is really, I mean, yeah, this thing, we're definitely going to test the lows on this, that's for sure. Unless Friday is like some crazy number. Man, this is incredible. We really called this so well. I should have shorted more, but we really in Weekly Wisdom were like, hey, like, you know, this is the move. That's cool. Probably look at that. We do have a Polymarket prediction market channel as well in Weekly Wisdom. So if you want to join the community and find trades like this yourself, we do have a prediction market spot. Let me check any questions right now from our community. Let me make sure anything Weekly Wisdom wants. Okay. Good for now. I would suggest, okay, so if you guys want to watch the rest of the stream and all the other trading stuff we're about to do, weeklywisdom.com. You guys, I'll be there for the next hour, going through stuff, going through questions, giving trades. And then obviously on Friday, the big number, we're going to be trading that actively. Extremely, extremely useful. Highly suggest you guys join. Let me see if I can kind of show you a couple of things. Actually, hold on a sec. Let me see if I can show you a couple of things that you get from this. Could be useful for you guys. Let's see if that shows up. Okay, so this is the Weekly Wisdom. This is our dashboard. So we have a Telegram where we make a lot of fun degen calls. So more like day trading, I would say, like higher risk tolerance, like perp calls, stock calls. Those show up here. So if I put something in the chat, it's like an AI bot that will just show up there. I didn't make any calls today, so there's nothing on there. These are workshops. We do weekly workshops, all kinds of stuff. It's $70 a month, so as long as you have that, but we have deals for longer term. So this is, we have all kinds of, so we have newsletters once a week, big one, but we have daily newsletters as well. We can, let's see, I think this is the latest newsletter. So we go through everything. Obviously, there's a lot of crypto stuff on here, and a lot of macro stuff. So you can see some of the forecast right now. It's, we have the stuff that's important that everybody should be on top of. We go through, so this is my piece. So we have a lot of analysts. We have a team that goes through everything. So this is my piece from today. As you can see, I've written, quite a bit. These are the different scenarios for Friday and what trades you should put on. We kind of went through two of the scenarios already today. These are my different allocations on how I'm positioned from a long-term perspective. We have all of that in there. And then we have, stock analysts going through their specific stocks, what stocks you should buy, short-term, long-term. You can see a lot of their information. We have multiple strategists. We got Donnie over here going through his predictions for the year, his trades. We got Abe going through his stuff. Pretty intense stuff. And we got Crypto Fox, one of our top analysts, going through his trades, exactly where to get in, where to get out, long-term, short-term, going through different coins. You can see a lot of different tickers. Got Daniel going through his trade calls for Zcash, Link, one of the coins he's looking at, Tau, like proper coins. We got Pigeon over here, some great. Pigeon actually had a great short in Pengu. I mean, we're big long-term Pengu bulls, but this short has been printing really well. Obviously, today, if you put this trade on, you're printing, you're up a lot. We got some fart coin stuff too, specific positioning. So yeah, it's good, short, sweet, very valuable. You get long-term, short-term positions, and then, like as I said, we have you can go through all the old newsletters, see how market's moving, and then we have weekly stuff as well. You can see a lot of the calls, what we expect. So a lot of short calls, long calls by the analysts. You can chat with them. This is our community chat. So if you join the Telegram, you can see like it's live chat. It's a very, very active chat for stocks, for crypto. Yeah, Pigeon Short was an Insta print, 100%. So if you signed up this morning and read the newsletter, you're printing already. You've kind of gone through everything. You can see the highlights. There's a lot of active stuff that you can, kind of go through. You can see a lot of the important things on the dashboard. So even if you don't have that much time, just go for the dashboard. It has everything that you need. All the trades are in here. You can kind of see different trades that you want to wait for. You can put the levels. This is like, you get a lot for $70. I'll tell you that. Our competitors, they charge $500 a month, and you don't get anywhere close to this. We do stocks, crypto, oil, gold, silver. We have workshops for free every week. So it's it depends. If you are a day trader, it's great. If you're a long-term trader, that's great. It's just whatever you want. There's different pieces, and you can you can get whatever you want to extract out of it. If you only have 15 minutes a week, just read the newsletter and put the trades on. So there's different things. It's very, very good. And right now we have a couple of deals you can go through. So all right, we're gonna close this stream down, and then we're gonna go into Weekly Wisdom, into the Telegram, and go through that stream. And obviously we're gonna do a lot of giveaways and stuff. So most likely, if you you sign up today, you'll probably get your money back in a giveaway. Usually people make their money back from trades within 24 hours to a week, or we usually give a money back guarantee. So if you don't see a winning call in a week, help yourself. We'll give you your money back. We've had not a single person ask for their money back, just FYI, in the last 3 years. But all right, this was great. We're gonna move to the Telegram for Weekly Wisdom now, and we will have a great stream. Thank you, everybody coming. I'm gonna stream again on Friday publicly for payrolls and stuff like that. And then it's gonna be every week. We're gonna be doing streams. So a couple times we'll do half here and then half in Weekly Wisdom. All right, guys. See you guys in the Weekly Wisdom stream right after this.